And welcome back to another Survivor Brooklyn South pregame interview. Tonight I am joined by Mark. Mark, how are you doing?
I'm great. Having some wine.
I wish. I already had a wine flight earlier, so we are good. When you first got your invite to play this, were there people that you were kind of hoping would show up? Were there people that were like, I hope they are not on the cast because they're either going to have to go or they're going to target me first before you knew who was actually on the cast?
Um, yes. There's people that I'm afraid of because they're really good players and sometimes make moves just to make moves, and that scares me because it could be like to help me, but it also could get me out. So
No,
there's
I
some
got
people that I'm definitely afraid of. And like
anyone particular?
I think Inessa and Emily are really like top-notch players, but they also scare me.
So, how do you feel about the fact that the cast was actually revealed beforehand? Do you think that that might help or hinder your game?
Um, I think it usually does not help, but for me at least, because I am an alternate, so I am just added like a few days before the game, so it's going to be hard for me to like acclimate into this 4 month pregame that I wasn't part of. The only thing that could help me is if people pregame too hard and become a big target even before the game starts. So that's one thing I'm hoping for. But I also could be a target because people can be like, "Oh, he doesn't deserve to be here. He was just added." Um, and yeah, I would just be very mad if I got home voted out first, just because I was added last.
And going into an all-star game, I mean, I know that most of y'all haven't played together in this game, but do you feel like the LRG org, the community, we all know each other, or at least have heard about each other. Do you feel like those reputations will come into effect for the folks that you maybe haven't played with or play or at least seen play? Like you go in and you've heard about this person, but you've never actually seen them play. Do you feel like that's going to sit in the back of your mind, or are you going to give everyone a fair shot as you're out there?
I do a mix of both. I definitely give everyone a fair shot because people talk and it's like telephone and things get misconstrued. That's not the word, but things
Construed.
get things get messed up throughout. Yeah, through different people. It could be a different story from someone else. So I definitely give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they're like straight up villains, I am not going to trust them. I will
That's
act, yeah, I'll act like I'll trust them. But there's just definitely some people that thrive on being a villain, and
you're not about that life.
I'm not about it. I'm more, even though I was on a villain's tribe once, I'm definitely loyal to the people, that I say that I'm loyal to, and I'm not great at lying, so I don't do it. So
And going in as an alternate, do you feel? Oh, let's just assume that there are these pregame alliances going into the game. Assuming, do you feel like these alliances will try to target you, or do you feel like they will try to bring you in to go against any other big alliances they assume might be that they might assume are there?
I mean, I'm hopeful that they will bring me in because I'm definitely a number, and people know that I'm loyal, so I have that going for me. Like as in my all my Brooklyn South games, I was loyal to the people, and I never turned on them. Um, so unless they turn on me first or like lie,
In
then
which
I'm
case,
like, you gotta go.
you brought it on yourself.
Yeah,
I'd agree with you.
so I definitely think I have a chance. I just gotta play my cards right, and use that. Hopefully, not like stress out and like become a mess. But
I
hopefully,
mean, it's a stressful situation. This
yeah,
is not your first rodeo.
right,
You've done this to know enough to know, when to do this, when to do that. And I mean, I fully expect you to do well. And whatever well means as a non-biased party, whatever well
right.
means. Um, had you been following the cryptic things that George had been posting, while you were still an alternate, or did you have to go back and watch all of that once you officially made the cast?
Yeah, I had to go back and watch because I didn't think I was even like the top of the alternate list because I just came so close to winning that I mean I was like, oh yeah, I'll never get there again. But like why give him another chance? But I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
um,
So, what did you think about them? Do you have any ideas of what the twist is going to be? Do you feel like he's going to introduce things that you may have not seen before in any other type of game, or even on Survivor? Or do you think that this is just all a way to fuck with everyone going into the game?
um, I think it's a mix of both. I think it's a way to make us overthink. It could be like we could be overreacting on something that's as simple as like an idol hidden under this table. It could be something very easy, or it could be something incredibly crazy that none of us would think of. Hopefully, something fun. Like,
What would be fun? What kind of twist would be fun for you?
um, I love, I love a battle bag twist. So, what was that season? Pearl Islands? Was that the one where like the whole
Pearl Islands
tribe?
have the exile, or not the exile, but yes, the returning players.
I love like a returning players battling back to wipe out players currently in the game. I know people don't love that because it's controversial. Like they don't deserve it. They're already voted out. But I do love second
If
chances.
it's within the realms of the game in that season, then
Yeah,
screw 'em.
exactly. And I love idols hidden or random advantages based on a theme. Like if an idol was buried at this one spot, it would be very different. So something different. Not like, oh, it's in this bush or on this playground. Something. I mean, there's been five, four. This will be the fifth season. I want something harder to find.
And going off of themes, this is All Stars, but besides the OG All Stars of actual Survivor, everyone has had some type of theme to it. Whether it's second chances, heroes versus villains, what have you. Do you feel like you have an idea of what that theme could be, or you have no idea?
I have no idea. I think you naturally go to heroes versus villains. So if
In
it
which
is
case, which one would you be this time around?
for for um for Brooklyn, I definitely be a hero. I don't see me in the realm of a villain. Maybe my last season, but I don't think I lied. Like like I think I was loyal to the people that I told I was loyal to, and I may have like not really even flipped around, but I definitely maneuvered my way through the
As,
game.
as we all do.
Yeah.
That's villainous. Then we're all guilty.
Right.
Um, as we start to wrap things up, you are one of the ones. You are one of the people in this cast that I have heard about, but have never actually seen play. So I am really excited to finally get to experience that through my laptop. I won't be there.
Oh,
But to wrap everything up, question I'm asking everyone: who is your all-time Survivor crush?
okay. So this came to me in like 15 seconds, so I'm sure it's true because I can't. Oh, I have two. Oh, damn.
You can go. Just name them all.
Oh, okay. So definitely number one is Yule. He is definitely like a very strategic player, which I like and I wish to be like. And then he's also very hot and also nice. Like he was nice to like the whole cast.
Yeah, yes,
And
and
yeah,
yes, his torso is amazing. I
yeah,
will say, yeah.
he's very like someone who can win by being strategic and not being like a villain or a giant threat. So it's very cool to see. And then Brian Corrigan, is that his name?
Yeah,
He
from Guatemala.
Yeah, he's so weird, but in like a hot way.
Fun fact: the school that I work at, he was their math tutor. A lot of the students that go here, he was their math tutor when they were in high school, and they know that I watch Survivor. Like, oh, my math tutor went on Survivor. I'm like, oh, cool. Who is it? And they'll say who it is. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Small world.
That's so cool.
But Mark, thank you so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. Like I said earlier, I'm really excited to actually see you play this time around. I hope that you do well, especially as an alternate coming in. I feel like that might take any type of large target off of your back. I hope so, because
I hope
I
so.
think you could do great things here. Here, meaning in the game. That's
Yeah.
not. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you after the next pregame interview for Survivor Brooklyn South.